I feel like I need something. I need to grab something. Be right back. Shit. Turn on the mic. I'm here. Calm your tits. Just getting something from all over the goddamn house. Holy shit. Alright, what the hell's going on with the thing and with the stuff? Oh man. Let's see. Where is the live chat? Can't see shit. I might as well open it on this side too. Oh shit, hold on a second. Can I actually open the live stream page from Restream? Dashboard. Open this sucker up. Oh man. Open this. Open that. Holy shit, I can. That is awesome. But I gotta copy some stuff now before I can get this thing to run properly. Pop out the chat. Copy the chat. Put it in the chat. CSS. Boom. YouTube chat set up. Now, turn off the rapey light. Actually, I need the rapey light for a moment. Alright, so I'm gonna grab this thing and I'm going to... What the fuck is going on here? Minus, plus. So if I go Kumar, welcome to the stream. I'm just kind of figuring something out for a moment. Give me a little bit. Ah, great. I don't have enough. Don't have enough IO. 1 second. Okay, what's this? Please don't be important. That was my monitor. So let me plug that right back the fuck in. Just somewhere else. Beautiful. Now, I'm gonna plug in this. Come on. Here we go. Okay, now the hard part. I need to figure out is this thing on? Is this thing making a connection at all? Or did it come in dead on arrival? Because I don't like either of those answers. Okay. How do we check if this thing is alive? It's alive. It is oh so very quite much alive. But yeah, I'm definitely not using this lighting. It's just terrible. What is the closest thing that I can cut wires with? My throwing knife. Okay. We're doing this Kagabunshin style. Let's do this. Let's cut this wire. Come on. There we go. Okay, probably not a good idea to be stripping this cable. All right. Sammy Gaga has subscribed to me on YouTube. Are you in the stream, Mr. Psycho? Or have you subscribed to me? No shit! He actually subscribed to me with the thing. Nice! Thank you. Okay, I'm just kind of still prepping for this live stream while people are dropping in. Ah! Beautiful. Okay, so we have a connection. I should probably not be doing that though. At least not for much longer. What the fuck? Ooh. Okay, we have a connection. Beautiful. And we have power. So let me quickly rig up these two connections. I have this light. This camera light. This one. This light is, like, it's cheap. It's 25 bucks. You can buy it off of eBay. Now, the problem is that I bought this light, like, literally 3 months too early. Because 3 months after I bought this light, they came up with a new version that actually has a power plug on it. Right? So, lo and behold, I'm a fucking idiot. Now sitting here, and I have to rig up my own power adapter inputs. But, you know, it works. So, Sammy, what are you up to? What do you do? Let me get the Game Maker Studio to start running. Okay, now how can I think I need a battery, but there are no batteries here. At least not that I know of. So I'm gonna have to do a big no-no. Pry a contact open, or just away, and just kind of shove this thing in there. Alright. So, light is working. I can actually adjust the brightness. And that is because I want to ditch this repo lighting. And I want to light my face with something like some kind of frontal lighting. And this thing has like a warm filter on it, so it's gonna make it look like, you know, all sexy and shit. And the next challenge is actually positioning it. Almost. Probably a good idea that the light would be shining on my face from the same direction that I'm looking at. Like this, maybe. Virtual world, message restricted. Interesting. Or message retracted. It is 9 o'clock in the evening here in Canada. It is, man. I just came back from like a 7.5 hour shift at work. Not fun at all. I'm gonna turn on some backlighting. Because it's a hell of a lot more exciting than a blank view. Okay. Alright, now I figure I got about 3 hours that I can do programming on. So let's get on it. Fuck, I hate my job. My part-time job. All right. It's the kind of job where it's not busy enough to keep the time passing fast, but it's not slow enough to be able to do your own stuff. So it sucks. All right, so I'm guessing Sammy Gaga was not really interested in this type of live stream because I don't see him anymore. So let me pop out the chat here, put it to the left. Actually, I'll put the YouTube to the right. And I'm gonna pop out the Twitch live stream. Close this. Twitch actually has highlighted the 0 value for how many viewers I have. It never does that. If it's 0 viewers, it just doesn't show anything. So yeah. Okay, can I please just pop the chat out? Pop out the chat, man. Pop out the chat. Pop out the chat, motherfucker. Chat. Clear. No, don't clear chat. There's nothing to clear. What? Wait, what the why can't I pop this chat out? Oh, maybe I can't because I gotta follow this page as me as in myself. Not as me as in the outsider. Stop wasting my time. Channel. Go not Twitch TV. The concept boy. What today you doing? Today I doing some performance stuff. I made a system yesterday for changing views dynamically so that, or changing view size dynamically and smoothly, so that if I have large levels, I can actually expand the view to encompass more of the level. So, you know. But there's a problem with the surfaces because I can't seem to resize the surface, or I get like a huge performance lag. Excuse me. I'm gonna turn this on. Come on, Twitch. You twatch. I need to get this done. Okay, how about I go to the website and then I go to my channel. Man, PlayerUnknown's Battleground has just exploded. Like I know it's been out for a while, but I've never seen that game before, and it just exploded, and it's now bigger than League of Legends. Clear chat. Seriously, man, did they take away the ability to pop out the chat from the beta Twitch bullshit? Let's see, name display, edit appearance. Can I? No. I think they did. Mod tools, chat options, hide timestamps. What the fuck? Why? How do I go back? What if I don't want to be on Twitch beta? What the fuck? Can I not be on beta? How do I? Okay, fuck it. I will move the entire freaking web page with the Twitch chat on the side, and I will leave that freaking chat. Oh, great. Man, I don't even know. Like, seriously, let me take a look at this. So there's the chat, and that's the viewer list. Clear, slow mode, followers only, mod icons, hide chat, timestamps. Okay, so I need to find this. Twitch can't pop out chat anymore. And this is Twitch beta. beta pop out chat. Aha! 5 days ago. Not all features are working. It's beta preview. Please remit feedback as listed. Ah. It's not in the beta yet. How do I go back? How do I go back? Fine. How to go back? Twitch beta. Because I need my Twitch chat to be to the side. I have a tiny itty bitty monitor on the side specifically for Twitch chat. Okay, look at this. Tiny itty bitty monitor specifically for Twitch chat. And I don't need the sticking out anymore. Top of my webcam. Top of the morning to our laddies. How do I get rid of Twitch beta? Beta side option. Twitch 5 extension. I don't think you can. I don't think you can. Get Twitch desktop app. Terms. Fine. Fine. I will simply have my thing. I cannot be wasting any more time. Screw this whole jazz. Twitch chat is completely gone to shit. Maybe I can... Hold on. View page... No, not page source. I need to inspect. And... here we go. Yeah, it's a piece of shit. It doesn't want to work. So I'm just gonna have to place it to the side and pause the live stream and pray to God that it's gonna actually work. Piece of garbage. I should have never clicked Twitch beta. Okay, fine. Kumar, you still with us? Or have you gotten bored of me? Alright. Let's see. What are we doing? Also, what the hell is with this restricted message? I can't look at it. Okay, fine. Whatever. Dada! Hey, welcome back. I just came back from work. I'm extremely tired, but I kind of want to do some programming. So... okay, so my first thing that I'm gonna have to do is half of my performance lags are caused Be right back. I'll finish that sentence in a second. Okay, so half the performance issues that I've had were actually caused by the surfaces. And I kind of knew this because I've had this problem for a pretty long time. However, only now have I really kind of looked into. Hold on a second. I need to find something. One moment. Okay, here we go. I honestly thought that I almost lost it, but I know that I gave it to my dad. He puts all of this stuff in the same place. This little thing contains the filters for what the fuck is this? Some freaking stains here. Okay, but anyways, it contains the filters for this light, and right now this light is just way too warm, and my face is already red enough. I don't need it to be pink. And of course I have yanked out the cable. Because it wouldn't be a janky ass project if I didn't. So Kumar, what are you up to? Have I asked you this question? What are you making? Didn't you say was it you who said some sort of a you were making some sort of what was it? No, I don't think that was you. What are you making? What kind of a game are you working on? Here we go. Nice white light that keep... Okay. I need to get a battery. For God's sakes. Here we go. There's no batteries in here. Oh, there's a loose battery right here, though. Let's use this. All right. This thing goes in there, and I'll just shove a. Is it positive or negative? That's a positive. Here we go. All right. So that pretty much sets up the light. I might turn it down just a little bit. But as long as it's there, I can actually work. Anyways. So, what are we doing tonight? You know, come to think of it, maybe I was wrong about maybe I was wrong about the white. Oh, it's terrible. Here, let's use this one. Pink. What does pink do? Okay, it's kind of like an average. So, anyways, is no one else in the stream with me right now? Hey guys, just dropping by momentarily. Okay, so the main difference that needs to take place here is that I need to put global in front of all of these, and I will need to essentially copy this, put it in here, and just say global and if it does not exist, then we'll just say global and that's it. All right. Actually, I could probably place this light like right down here and have it be minimally invasive. It doesn't really make it a lot better, but you know, it's a little bit better. It still sucks. Fuck. I'll use the red one. Because the red one makes me look pretty. And that's all I need to be for these live streams. Pretty. Okay, that's good. So now that I'm doing this, basically every place that I'm putting this thing, I'm gonna need to put in the global variable. Every single place. Dada, what are you up to? How's your game going? Surface underscore. Okay, so I need to actually draw this stuff. This, I need to draw this. Let's see. Livestream temple. All right. Oh yeah, there's another thing that I kind of have to copy. And it would be, let's see. Let me create actually a new sticky note. And I'll place all of my things like tags and description and whatnot in there, so it'll be easy to copy and paste. Okay, so I think this stuff is gonna do the trick. So I've dropped all the resizing code. What I need to do now is, however, right, so I'm gonna have to actually see $2,000 by $1,250. Okay, so I'm legit gonna have to work with these ginormous surfaces. If I want this stuff to actually work. Not said before reading. Surface black. Right. Like Kitmaster Create Event. What the hell are you talking about? Okay, something tells me I'm not even gonna be creating the surface in here. Create line 73. Yep, line 73 looks like that's not happening. I'm gonna be creating it inside of the object controller in the create event. Ah, boy. Okay. Surfaces. Let's go ahead and create our surfaces. We'll let the lighting object to handle the tasks of recreating the surfaces should they be destroyed. You're doing a college project. Is that the same one that you showed us the videos of? So I'm silence. Got it. You are silence. You are death. You shall not be seen or heard. You are the assassin. Okay, what the hell? I know you can still hear me. I got that part. Okay. So. I just gotta give it enough time to create the surfaces. And... come on. Wow. Wow, this is horrible. Okay, come on. It's even making my music glitch. What the hell? Shut up, doggo. Wow, this is terrible. Maybe I should actually redo the shadows using Wolf's new tutorial, because he's only using one surface. And he's using like outright black and white layers and blending modes. So why am I using multiple surfaces? Okay. Dynamic rendering masks. Let me read up on this stuff. Actually, come to think of it, can't I just... That's a big fat no. How about this? I will disable this stuff. I will disable all of this stuff. Or maybe not. I'm just going to disable the drawing of the surfaces. And now, let's test this out. So, what I want to do is I want to draw to the non-alpha stuff. So, Oh man, that wouldn't work, would it? Okay, how about I'll do the following. I'll draw the regular stuff. Draw both of my surfaces. Hey, Southpaw's in the house. Okay, so let's see. Let me copy this stuff back. And let me create these surfaces once more. Only this time, I'm just gonna say if room equals dev mode. So that's the starting room, the very first room. We're just gonna bluntly create these surfaces. Else, if it's any other room, we're gonna actually check if they exist. Do you miss having time off regardless of what it was for? What do you mean time off? As in like from this, from programming? Because I had an 8-hour shift today, 7.5 hour shift. It sucked. It makes me hate doing that kind of like anything that's not game development makes me hate doing that stuff even more now that I've had like an entire week and a half of the taste of what it's like to actually make games for a living, even if it wasn't really even for a living. So fucking hate it, man. I wish I could do this for a living, and that's what I'm working for. So let's take a look at this. So now it's only going to actually create the surfaces if it's in the beginning. The rest of the rooms, it's only going to check if they don't exist before creating them, so that it doesn't overwrite them. Okay, not said before reading. Surface black, where? What the fuck do you mean? Create line 79. That's this one. Did I misspell it? Surface black. Yeah, it's right fucking there. Can I not create global surfaces? What the fuck, man? Global dot surface black. Actually, come to think of it, I don't think it's creating that surface. Shit. XY controller. Display. Game speed. Game start equals true, or fade start equals true. Now the controller, Ah. The ambient master light kit is not present in this room. So I need to actually make it present. So instance lighting obj ambient kit master. I really gotta finish this demo package real soon so that we can start working on a prologue. I still have to rewrite the script for this thing. Also, I had an idea when I was at work, so at least that was kind of useful. I had an idea of making levels, like set of levels, like 3 levels or 5 levels that are actually based on how many lives you have. It wouldn't be throughout the entire game, but if you die, if you lose all your lives, you will basically have to start that level block all over again. Oh. Ambient kit master, other... What the fuck you mean other 5? What other 5? Oh, that is the... Okay, so that's the destroy event on room and I don't need to destroy these surfaces anymore. Not, at least not when the room ends. I do need, however, to adjust the cleanup. There we go. God, I hate this job. It's not like it's a bad job, but it's just not what I want to do. I like writing music, I like programming. I like live streaming, all that good stuff. I need to get my Patreon running, damn it. Dada, give me money. Become my patron. I only need like 100 of you. 100 of you people. A week, though. That's not really cool. Wow, this is atrocious. What the f... Even the music stopped playing. Jesus. What the fuck? Okay. Well, I mean... It's something. Let's call it the slow-mo and the slow-mo simulator. This is kind of mesmerizing. I can be pixel perfect about my jumps though, because I have enough freaking time for them. Okay, this is terrible. The worst part is that if I go into the draw event and I don't draw these surfaces, then I think it would be fine. also extremely tired. Yeesh. What the fuck? Why so slow? Maybe it's the, it's this shit. Maybe it's just my system. Who knows? I want to get some ginger beer, but I don't want to get, like, I think I have one less bottle in the fridge. In fact, I'm gonna go put it in the freezer now. But there's this different brand called the Old Time. They've recently renamed it to the Great Jamaican Ginger Beer. It tastes amazing. It's even better than the island shit, but the island shit goes on sale for like 69 cents a bottle. Which, you know, who can resist that sort of deal? Okay, so this is not as painful, but my guess is it's slow as fucking hell, because I'm trying to create a surface that's like 2000 by 1200 pixels in size, which I have to do. For God's sakes. Yeah, sure, just a little bit better. And there we go. There's my performance back. I really like this. The camera changes. That I have to fix. Now that's another thing that I gotta deal with. It's the fact that the View X is screwing up the view positioning. Like, the background is freaking moving. Alright, the background is freaking moving. It's not supposed to be moving, which means that I should actually be using not the View X data for positioning the background, but I have to be using the camera X position. Okay. Okay, so let's try this. Now it's going to be relative to the camera X position, which is the position of the view. So that should effectively make my views not get borked up. I need some tea. Fuck, man. This job is taking up all my energy. I'm gonna have to start doing like early morning live streams instead. Because this right now, this is just torture. You can't do any intelligible work. Unable to find any instances for object index. Yeah, that's what I thought. Instance exists. And instance exists. OBJ cam. I had like 6 viewers yesterday at 3 in the goddamn morning. 5 minutes before I was about to end my stream, and I'm like, really? Just my luck. Okay, come on. Speed up. What the fuck? So it's working. But it's not really working. Okay, once again, it's working relative to the camera object, which is not good because of reasons. So I need to make it relative to the view, but it always needs to stay relative to the same view. I'm gonna get some tea. I need some proper sustenance to think about this. Be right back. Jesus Christ, man. Whoopsie. Let's not clip the mic now. Okay, so while I was down making tea, I actually realized the system that I gotta use. Hey! Lollipop. We got a new visitor. How's it going? What's up? Oh, man. So I need... In order to keep the view in the same place, what am I using? I'm just referencing the view X. Now, when the view changes, I need to keep the reference point the same. And in order to do that, I need to store the starting reference. So that's fuck off, Mafia Addict. Fucking block you into oblivion. Go to hell. You piece of shit. Fucking report you to goddamn... I'm gonna report you into the nether. Asshole. Every fucking time. I don't know how he gets himself unblocked. Actually, hold on. Fuck. Let me go to his channel and block him from there. Okay, there. I'll figure it out next time because I can't go to his channel anymore. Unless I can. Go to channel. Cool. So, you, sir, can... Let's see. You, sir, can... Fuck right off. There we go. Beautiful. Right. Well, shit. Okay, so... This is game development. You're watching game development. I don't know if you're gonna be able to enjoy it. Maybe go watch like a... shit. Like a Doctor Who intro. Depending on how high are you. Oh, how... Fucking hell. How high you are. Maybe a Doctor Who intro will provide it the better sustenance to your current predicament. Okay. Object camera. See, it's right over here. I can calculate the offset right over here. Offset X and offset Y. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. In here, I'm gonna say... Seriously? Alright, that's it. I'm going to your fucking channel, and I'm blocking you from there. How many fucking channels do you have, you dipshit? Channel doesn't have any content. I don't care. I will block this user too. I will block each and every fucking one of you, faggots. Do you understand me? There will be no spam bots on my fucking channel. this is my absolute war declaration. So I'll put you in the timeout, you piece of shit. And 1 second. Alright, just got some resources for this stuff. Oh man. Ah, man, these spam bots piss me the fuck off. Start seeing shit. And I turn into a goddamn PewDiePie channel, man. Oh man. Okay. So, back to work. Ooh. So I went to grab some ginger beer, and I found out that I don't have any. So I decided to make myself a gin and tonic, and I realized I didn't have any gin. So now I'm just having tonic. At least it's got ice in it. So anyways. What am I doing? Offset, that's right. Okay, alright, we can do this. We can do this. So... Alright, so when this is taking place, I need to update the variables, these variables, the camera X and Y offset. Okay. So, see the old width. The old width does not get defined. Technically, that's what I need. I just need the width and the height. So how about this? We'll go old width or new. I should say temp new width minus old width and new height minus old height. That is okay. So this is going to give me some sort of an offset, and I can use this offset in the step event here. Okay, that's parallax mode. So I need this thing to be plus camera X offset plus camera Y offset. Now there's a pretty good chance that this will most likely have to be reversed. So or not. Yes. What? Why errors? Ooh. Yeah, tonic without gin is not the same. It's just kind of soury. Not set before reading. Camera. Right. Because it's global. And it starts with 0. Let's try this out. See if it works. It's gotta work. It has got to work. Alright, let's take a look at this. Oh. Oh, Jesus. So that's interesting. Maybe. Okay, so how about we'll do this minus. It's technically got the right idea. It's just the way it gets there is a little finicky. I really have to turn this lighting system down to just one surface though. Okay. So maybe I'm using the wrong values here. New resolution width. New resolution height. Ah, maybe I should actually do this. So Vx plus view width minus V plus new resolution width. So now I'm gonna have like a, and this is like an intermediate thing. So this one gets updated all the time. Oh man, god damn. Man. Okay, maybe that's not it. Actually, so I need the current resolution. I just need to offset it by the change in resolution. That's all I need to do. So is it actually old width minus new resolution width and old height minus new resolution height, because it will start as the same value and it will gradually increase. So technically, this stuff here has to be a plus. Because it needs to stay within the same position relative to X. Delicious. Not said before reading. All the heights. So that's down here. It'll probably help if I spelled it right. Oh man. Okay, so too much. But I feel like we're getting there. And what if this stuff is actually supposed to go like right over here? What if that's my issue? I'm just not adding it in the right place. Let's see this. Come on. Tell me it's working. Oof. Oh, this sucks. Old width. Maybe if I do near S width minus this. If it's a bigger one. Maybe I just gotta inverse it. Come on. Okay. I mean, it still sucks. Jesus. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, it sucks. Okay, so... Oh. But I got it divided by 2. Don't I? Because... width is scaled from the center. I knew that division was in my head somewhere for a reason. It was in my mind. I just couldn't quite shake it. Okay, so there we go. That actually kind of makes more sense. Just a bit. Okay, so the only thing is okay, so basically I need to start with I need to have a constant difference. Camera size of X. That's not even X out, it's just okay. Width original, height original, width original, and height original. Now view width, view height. So now using these, I need to say I need to say global camera width original minus whatever width that we're essentially getting from here divided by 5. And at least one of these variables is always going to be constant because we need a relative value. New res height divided by 0.5. Okay, let's see if this works. So as far as I know, this is actually going to return negative value. So I'm going to have to multiply it by minus 0.5. And that should return an opposite value, which I should be able to increment if this does not work. Okay, yes. So multiplied by minus 0.5. Nice. Okay. So that seems to be doing exactly what I wanted to do. And it's scaling right back. Beautiful. So now that that works, I can actually position the thing here. And I can tell it to speed, change the speed of 1. Alrighty, brilliant. Oh boy. Does actually kind of stay at the exact same place, so maybe I should multiply it by 0.25, so only a quarter of the scale. Just want to see what happens. Because right now the background doesn't really change. Okay. So it's still moving. So what happens when I don't? I just multiply it by Right, so that basically does absolutely. Actually, okay, so if I still do that, come on, fucking piece of shit, man. All these freaking lags, man. 5 seconds that takes. Yes, what happens if I move this back here? Oh. Is it the same? It is the same. It is totally the same. It is totally the same because if I move this guy over here, this guy over here, these assholes over here, then I don't think Jank was going to be joining the stream tonight. I had a couple of questions. I think he would be perfect guy to bounce him off of. Ah, green tea. Oh man, tastes like ass, but it's so nice. Okay, so check this out. It's actually scaling them properly. Right? As long as your camera is not bound to anything. That's the only caveat. But I think we can live with this. It's not an absolute god-awful thing. We can survive this. So, let me pick, let's see, value. Oh yeah. Saturation. Transparency. I will also need to switch the types of camera transitions. Okay, so I fixed this part. The only problem is really the surfaces. That's the only problem. Oh yeah, one more thing I gotta do is I probably need to still floor the pixel scale. Because I can actually see the black outline. Damn it, Janko, where are you when the things you've been nagging about are actually subject of a conversation? Okay, so this monitor sucks. Had to check whether or not the stuff looks right on the other thing. So, you know, if you kind of get over here, it's gonna zoom out, and now we can see the vast emptiness of this space. I like it. I really like it. The only real complaint I have is probably the values. Like, I probably want... I can change the value of each and every single one of these tile layers by itself by using shaders. The problem with using shaders is I have to use shaders. Which is another field that I... Oh, is that a... I don't know. Thought it was a faulty collision. Come on. Tell me I can do this. You can kind of just hang out here. Okay, but realistically, fog is what makes this scene pop. Number one. Number two, I need to floor some of these values. So even though it's half the screen, which is correct, I need to floor so round the value to the appropriate increment in order for the draw event not to draw a black outline around, well, basically everything. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I know. Okay, so... Oh man, I still have to floor like this value here too. Lerp. Layer X. Basically everything in here needs to be rounded down, because otherwise big black contour lines around everything, all those assets that I've spent all my time drawing, big black fuck outline around all of them. Let's not do that. So I need to floor a bunch of values. Who's in the stream with me right now? I only have one window open. That means there's two people who are watching me. And I know Dad is one of them. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Bring the thing up. Okay. Oh, I see it. I can still see it. It wasn't there before. And there it is. That big black fuck outline. It's annoying is what it is. But I can't really do anything more than that. Yeah, I really can't do anything more than that, unfortunately. Oh, this sucks. But I need to have zooming, so I'm gonna have to compromise and just stay like that. The effect will vary from graphics card to graphics card. Go. Let's see if this does what I need it to do. So this lag at the start is just not fun. Not fun. There's the outline. It's ugly. But there's nothing that I can do, so we're just gonna have to work with it. Also, I mean, what happens if I do the following? So, calculator. So what happens if my resolution is 1440? If I multiply it by 2, it's a big fucking number. But if I multiply it by 1.5, 2160. So 2160. So what happens if I set it to 2160 and then 900 multiplied by 1.5, 1350. Also 2160. So it's going to be exactly 1.5 times the size of my original view. So let's see if this is going to work. That does fuck all anything. Just makes my view much smaller. So let's not do that. Alright, well, I've seen this time and time again in video game development. There's always little glitches and little things that you just gotta compromise with. Can't have everything perfect. So, I say, at least my basic view change system is working. There's only one more variable that I need to change, and I'm gonna do it now. The camera change resolution. So I'm gonna have 3 types of resolution change events or modes. Okay, so mode equals, and I'm gonna put it string, so sine will be the default one, so sine linear and toggle. So essentially, when this happens, we're also going to check which type of a switch we're doing. So we're going to do variable switch type or transition type. And I'm gonna also use the same variable here. So we're gonna do new view node dot. So it's just gonna copy that variable over. And let's see. So if resolution change is true, man, I really should call this not sign progression, but lerp progression. Actually, no, lerp amount is right there. So I could just do this. So it'll be sine, and then it'll be this. If else if change lecture, so sim progression is below 1 and transition type is linear, then I'm going to copy all of this. Lerp amount will be equals to sign progression, and that will be linear. Finally, else if if this is going to be toggle. Then we're just going to say lerp amount is equals to 1, or I should say sign progression will be equals to 1, and we'll just finish this. So that's it. I think this should work. Okay, so let's see. I just need this. Transition type will be linear. Oh, it's an if statement thing. Okay. Uh-huh. Looks like I'm gonna have to have that as a permanent variable. Okay. Okay. So Next dev mode, why? What am I checking right now? Oh yeah, I need to check if toggle works. Because if toggle works, then I am happy. If toggle works. Why no bueno? Why not working? Toggle. Only if I misspelled the word toggle. Toggle. 2 G's. Yep. That's correct. So. It works if it's linear. Transition type. Transition type. Yes. Oh man, I should just get rid of all this stuff. Just set the new thing to temp new width and temp new height. And do that like that. And get rid of all this shit. And then a set this. I set it to 1. Once it's true and set it to 1, it's gonna return to normal. Crackling, man, crackling. That's what we doing, man. We're crackling. Well, this is just too bright for my own eyes. It would only work if it was actually positioned behind me. And, the bouncing light would shine on my face. Nice. It's actually working. And I'm gonna have to actually also double check that things like offsets and layers and background layers are actually working in the same resolution as I'm setting them to. So that's that. And that. Oh. Oh. That is right. That is correct. With the third one. Man. Okay, fine. I'm going to put the lower per mount equals sign. I'm going to put this equals plus equals. Actually, no, I'm going to set it to 1. Then I will set the lower value. Then we'll change that like we used to. Oh yeah, also, that was not using the right variables. So that's fun. Sammy, I don't suppose you're actually in the stream watching this right now. Give us a sign of life, man. Give us a sign of life. Let's see. Okay, now it's working properly. And now it can actually scale properly. And this thing can be set automatically. Alright, so I do want this stuff to actually be smooth. So should really just move this thing over there. Actually, what if I go incognito and in fact, how about I remove all the cookies for Twitch. So Twitch TV I'm gonna remove, close, I'm gonna re-log in and see if Twitch will ask me if I want to be, if I want to be using the beta, which I do not. Beta is shit. Beta is a bunch of carbo. No, still a bunch of bullshit. Alright. Let's see. How about this? How about I will change this entire thing. Hue, saturation, hue. I'll up this one just by a little bit. I just want a little bit of hue. I still want to be able to see those gorgeous backgrounds that are virtually obscured by this giant pylon, which, by the way, I should really move. What is this? Ooh. Number 3. So this one. Yes, I was correct. So I kind of want to free up some space. You know, make the background visible. I might even go in and edit the tiles a little bit. Something is really jerky about this. Maybe it's because of all the floor values that I'm imposing onto this thing. Might want to remove those. So how about this? I do want to save this stuff. The problem is that I've already lost my light mask objects. And if I'm not careful, I'm also going to lose my shadows. So I gotta do this in a smart way by opening ambient 1 file, then moving it over, then opening the ambient file again, and copying over the stuff from this one, copy, paste. The stuff. Where? Wait, hold on. Okay, yes. So how about? Okay, I'll copy all of this stuff, and then I will go ahead and copy back the Shadows DS grid. Master settings. And now, GameMaker should complain that the file has been edited. And is gonna complain. But if I reload it now, it should have all of the files in it. This has now been an almost 3-hour live stream, so I think I've actually gotten a teensy bit of progress done on this game. My main concern right now is the emptiness of content in this level, and the fact that I probably want to cut this thing up just a little bit and edit it. Oh yeah. So why? Ah, okay. I know exactly what's going on. It's the camera. I need to do this. Camera set. Border. I think that's what it is. View 0. Border, horizontal border, and vertical border. Yes. So this border. Camera. Alright, so this border. Camera X. View. Camera 0. It's got to be 2000 by 2000. Absolutely no wiggle room, because the actual bordering is done by the logic of the camera object, as to maintain the effect of a smooth camera. Okay, here we go. Okay, no bullcrap. Got it. It's working. I mean, it provided the background's a little bit messed up, but that's okay. We can work with this. Oh my lord. Oh yeah, I'm thoroughly tired. Now. Let's see. Now let's go back to the object. Ambient light kit master, and let's actually draw our surface. Okay. Yep, there we go, surface loaded. Oh yeah. It's kind of an interesting effect, but it's not as good as when the resolutions are right. And the resolutions are right when 2000 by 1250. That is the only time that the resolutions are right. I might be able to run one single resolution. Hey, G-Man, thanks for dropping by. Korea is 12:34. Well, you're only an hour ahead of me, so basically we're somewhat on the same page. And I'm doing okay. I finally had my first day back at work today after the therapy stuff, so I hate it. I would rather be doing this, even though this is 10 times more frustrating. But when you actually figure out the frustrating parts, it actually gets good. So I have coded in a function for smooth camera transitions. Now I know I say smooth and you're seeing like 4 frames per second right now, but this is just me testing something. This is me testing surfaces, because surfaces are misbehaving right now. I think I can swing like... I think I can swing one single large surface, but that's it. Because right now I have 3 large surfaces. Now I'm going to have to cut down to probably just using 1. So yeah. Basically, this is what I've been doing all day today. Well, no, not all day. I got back home maybe about 3 hours ago, and I just, grabbed some food and started doing this because I wanted to do something. Get a little bit more progress done. have I? No, actually no. That part I have not done. But then again, I'm having a suspicion of, or I'm having like. Here's the thing. My lighting system uses 3 surfaces for the specific reason of because I have shadows that need to be worked with, basically. But if I rewrite the way the shadows are being written, I can technically do this with just one surface. Okay, so my main thing right now is to see if I can subtract sprites using blend mode subtract without using surfaces, because with surfaces it's really easy. You just draw the surface clear, draw your sprite, and then you set blend mode subtract and draw your other sprite that you want to cut out, and then you draw blend mode whatever. Here's the thing. If I set my width to 1440 by 900. Check this out. 1440 by 900. So that's 3 surfaces. 1440 by 900 in size on my machine, which is like a 2008 rig. So if I do this, and it loads. Okay, checks out. So if I do this, a little bit of lag in the beginning. Loading, and we're back. And you see I'm getting full, 100 something frames per second. So you see it's only the setup of the surface that's screwing me up. And I have this thing here, this thing, the change of the size, which essentially also needs to change the size of the surface, right? Because this stuff I can work with, but unfortunately I can't. As you saw, if I change this thing in real time, it's gonna suck, it's gonna lag, and I can't even have a surface of that size. Now what I basically am thinking is I'm gonna have to come up with some sort of a system that allows me to cut one sprite out of another. So this is basically what I'm testing right now. So I'm not gonna be drawing this. I'm gonna see if I can use one sprite to cut another sprite out, or like if I have a one sprite block and I have a second sprite star, I want to cut through the block the shape of the star, so that I could see through the block. That is basically the idea behind the sliding system. It works with surfaces, but I need to get it to work with other blending modes. It just gotta work. So let's see. Temp SBR1 X to Y. So I'm gonna say that equals 0. So that's fine. And here's what I'm going to do. In the draw event, so this is just temporary. If keyboard check, and this is going to be ordinary key. Let's do like this key. Then we're gonna say and y equals mouse y and equals mouse x. The problem is that, as far as I remember, surfaces don't work with surfaces don't do transparency unless they are, sorry, blend modes don't do transparency unless they are on a surface. So that's what I'm trying to figure out right now. So let's do SPR. What kind of a sprite can I draw? Sprite. Okay, so maybe I can cut it down to just, hold on, maybe I'll get rid of this. Maybe I can cut it down to 2 surfaces. Let's try to do that first. But in order to do that, I need to, punching through the blackness, I need to essentially copy all of this stuff. Because if I'm working with darkness, all I have to do is just re-add the darkness, I think. Okay. So let me just copy this entire thing, put it into notes as a temporary backup. Okay, create a note, backup, lighting, draw. Ah, fuck you, man. Come on. Here, just copy this thing over there. It's not even treating it as a code, so let's start fucking around with this thing, because I know that this works right now. So, first of all of this stuff don't even need this stuff. All I need to do is just anything that I'm drawing here. I will need to draw through the other thing. So I will copy and comment out, then go down here and say light masks. Yes. All right, sounds good. Thanks for dropping by, G-Man. I'll see you next time. Okay, so let's take a look at what is going on here right now. And am I drawing these? Yeah. Gotta draw these surfaces, man. Oh man. What time do I have work tomorrow? I don't even know. I need to take a look. Come on. Come on. What the frick are you stuck on in my pocket? Okay. Okay, so I know that the light works. But all I have to add now is on top of the lights here. Because I need to re-add the shadows. So that will re-add the shadows, which means that even if there is a light, it is still going to do the thing that it needs to do. Okay. So what is going on right now? Oh, yeah, that's right. So I got SRC color. And then I need to... what if I do BM add? And then after this I do BM SRC color again. Because I do need to re-add those shadows. I'm trying to cut down on the amount of surfaces that I'm using. Can't be using too many, man. Okay. So my shadows are... I'm definitely gonna have to redo the shadows on a lot of these levels. Oh yeah. So, oh, maybe it's because... oh, for God's sakes. It's not, it's because I'm just doing additive. I'm just doing additive stuff. Okay. Come on. So what is all this? Are these? Okay. So let me check which color is this stuff being drawn as? Because using 3 surfaces is just bad. Okay. So that would be the shadows on themselves. I should say shadows by themselves. What the hell is down here? Oh, man. The problem. See, while tab sets the ambient darkness, which made sense before. What if I? Oh man. So hold on. Can I actually? Oh Jesus. Draw. Surface. Okay, how about this? F1. Hey, I can actually draw the surface. Oh shit, hold on. illustration. Okay, so how about draw surface extended. So instead of drawing this thing regular, we're gonna draw surface black. We're gonna draw it at Vx, Vy, scale of 1 and 1, rotation of 0, see white color, and instead of setting the global darkness in here, I'm going to set it in here when we actually draw the surface. Hopefully that will fix the shadows popping back out, because it's all going to be either pure black. It will start based off of either pure black or anywhere between, but the base will always be pure black. That, I think, is the important part. The rest, I believe, matters not. And if it works, okay. And if it works, I will effectively have the shadows back here. So, oh yeah, and I should not be drawing this stuff here. Just a little bit. Oh man, looks like Humble Bundle is having a sale on game development stuff again, but it's very limited right now. It's only RPG Maker. But from what I've seen, you can use RPG Maker to make other games. So if you want to have like a backup strategy, I'd say it's a pretty good deal. Okay, do we have one last surface? I truly want to say, oh shit. As far as I know, I think people have been using RPG Maker for more than just RPG games, but it's like it's heavily oriented towards like top-down RPG games, which is, you know, it's not too bad. If it's a good game and good story, doesn't matter. But where with like RPG Maker really achieves that RPG feel. That in Game Maker you have to kind of code yourself. Okay, so I think come on, for God's sakes, come on. Thank you. Okay, so if I get down here, I forgot to comment in this stuff. No, not this stuff. Re-add. Oh, here we go. Yeah, no. What the hell? Where's the shit that I'm supposed to re-add? Oh, here we go. Shadows? No. This stuff. I'm supposed to put that shit right back here. Yeah. Ooh, data. I was talking to somebody yesterday, one of the like earlier folks who've joined my live streams early on. My first experience making a networking enabled game is actually freaking amazing. By like impressive, it impressed the hell out of me that I could actually do this shit. I had this game called the Hollow Creek Haunted Mansion, HCHM. I wanted this to be an online game. So I wanted this to be not only, like, I started working on this game as soon as I got the HTML5 module, and I wanted to make a browser-based HTML5 networking game. And only, you know, like later, like way later on, I found out that HTML5 does not natively support networking. You have to use some sort of like Node.js type of deal in order to enable networking for HTML5 games. But anyways, my very first experience with making a server and client was this whatchamacallit, roguelike game that was inspired like in the same inspiration as The Binding of Isaac, and it had like MMORPG elements in it. So there was permadeath, and essentially you go to the website and you log into this game, and you enter a haunted mansion where you have to, you know, kill enemies, collect loot, you know, do all the fun stuff. And my very first experience with networking was when I had a server create a grid, a randomly generated level map using a grid, right? So all of the rooms were connected. There were two paths that you can follow, and it had like random rooms and random like branches spawning off of the main path. And the coolest thing that I've done with it was when I've set up the networking, I had the server check if a client connected. As soon as the client connected, it would save the entire level map into a DS grid. It would save the DS grid as a string and send that string to the client. And when the client opened the packet, it would open the string, convert it back to a DS grid, and recreate the level on the client. So every time the server would generate a new map, it would send it to the client, and the client would also recreate the exact same map over the network. That to me was like the coolest thing that I've done with networking. Okay. So here, let's see if this works out. Okay, yes. Here we go. I still don't see the shadows. I don't like this. Oh yes, because I'm an idiot and I have for God's sakes. I have to do minus VX minus VY. Please tell me the shadows. Oh, the shadows are there. Okay. Uh-huh. So the shadows are indeed there. The only problem... No, man, did you not understand anything I just said? Alright, that's alright. Man. Okay, how about this? Okay. So this truly fundamentally changes the way that I'm drawing shadows. My phone's dying. Slowly dying. Okay, so how about this? Let's do this. Okay, so obviously this is gonna be kind of slow. Oh no. Oh no, my shadow nodes are gone. That's not cool. Okay, that's fine. You know what? I'll have to redo the shadows either way. So how about this? We'll do you. And let's do this. And if I do this, then that would be even better. Okay, but hold on. The shadows... Why are the shadows doing the reverse over there of what they're supposed to do? Like right now, this is supposed to be canceling, not the darkness, but the light. It's supposed to be re-adding. It's supposed to be re-adding that stuff. So, what the hell? Why is it just doing that? Okay. Let's see. For God's sakes. Why the slow... performance. Okay, so here we go. That is not supposed to be doing that. Have a suspicion that it might be the color that I'm drawing the shadows with. See, so when I say press I, see black, see black, see black. Ah. It's this thing, the global shadow variable is no longer needed. Oh man. Okay, so first of all, turn the value all the way up, and then here we go. So what if I set this to 0? It's inverting the value. Why is it inverting the value? Okay, I mean, okay, so here's what I want to see. I'll set this to 0. How about be on screen? Blend mode add. Okay. Yeah, no. Alright, well, I think that's it for the live stream. I'll try one more thing, but I'm sure it's something I just gotta figure out. So, thanks for dropping by.